Meeting to order, at 7 p.m. here. The first order of business is I'd like to seal the minutes from our non-public session, and it's making a motion to that
Motion to
effect.
seal the minutes from the
Okay.
non-public.
Thank you. Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. Okay, so, now that we're in public session, the first thing we'll do is do the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Okay, so gentlemen, in your packet, you have the minutes from our last meeting on August August 9th, and you were sent an electronic copy. I'll entertain a motion to accept those minutes, please.
Motion to accept the minutes.
Okay, second.
I'll abstain.
Oh, that's right, you weren't there. I'll second. All in favor? Aye. And he, yeah, that's right, you weren't here. So that's all set. Okay. Okay. All right, Chief, that brings us to you, right? What's that?
We have two things from the non-public session for you guys to vote on before we forget.
Yep.
So I'd like to just make sure it gets taken care of. The
Yeah.
first one is, I'd like for you guys to take a vote to hire Don Ross as a part-time patrol officer once his background is successfully completed.
Yep.
So you guys,
What's the rate of, do you know what the rate is now?
We're gonna pay him.
Yes, I do.
We have to start with something. So.
wow,
$7 an hour? Oh, I thought it was higher than that. Sorry.
Change your mind.
It's, part-time, step 4. Do you want me to tell you the rate?
Part-time, step 4, yes.
$21.93.
$21.93?
Yes.
Do you get that? $21.93? Okay. Okay, so we need to make a motion.
Motion to
I am part-time, step 4.
hire the individual part-time officer step 4 at $21.93.
Donnie Ross.
Johnny Ross.
Second.
Okay. All right, now, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
But we have to put a special addendum to that, I think.
oh no, we'll make sure that.
You'll
it's taken
go
care of.
through it.
Yep, yep.
Okay, so right now you've got the authority to go ahead and hire him.
Yep.
He doesn't bring you all the stuff, whether it be 1 or 2 months down the road, and you come back and say, we'll squash those. It never happened.
Okay,
Okay, so you're all set as far as we are.
very good.
Congratulations, Donnie.
Right.
I never dreamt that someday you'd be working in our town. That's great, though. That's a good thing.
Neither did he.
Yeah. Okay, so Chief, we took care of that one. Now what's the other one?
The other one was, we talked about a memorandum of understanding between the union and the administration here about changing how overtime and the schedule is handled to implement a 4 and 2 schedule. So we were looking for you guys maybe to authorize Chairman Dion to sign any MOU regarding the scheduling once the town attorney draws up a satisfactory MOU.
So the town attorney's gonna get something going, and we'll go back and forth, get a satisfactory document. We're gonna get an email, they'll both read it, all 3 of us will read it. They'll give me their consensus, and then I'll be able to come to the
Exactly.
station here and make it authorized. So now we gotta make a motion to that effect.
Alright, a motion to have Chairman Dion be a signatory towards the MOU that's being worked by the lawyer,
Town lawyer.
time lawyer.
In regards to,
Oh, in regards to the
Schedule.
scheduling of officers.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thanks. Thank you.
Chip, you got something to say?
Nope.
Nope.
Shocking. You want my lieutenant report or are you still?
No, I'm still
Okay.
not, I got
Okay,
it.
now what's the next one?
We have, the duck race thing is Saturday, so we have officers here for that. We'll have officers on duty, extra guys on in the crowd, and we'll also be doing our police association's gonna be selling french fries like we always do, so that'll be good.
You got the oil, you're
We
all
did,
set
thank
with
you
that,
very
you got
much.
the napkin?
Yep, we have all our stuff.
Salt, you got plenty of salt.
We're ready to go.
Nice.
Also on Sunday, the Manchester Yacht Club, it wants to have a first responders breakfast for 9/11. They contacted us and asked us to have some officers go over there for breakfast and some firefighters as well. So we're kind of working on seeing if guys are interested in going to that. So that'll be on Sunday, 9/11.
Oh, Sunday night, this Sunday?
This Sunday.
Oh, the same, yeah, the day after the
Day
duck
after.
race. And where's that gonna be held
At the
at?
Manchester Yacht Club.
Oh, at the yacht club, right there,
Yep.
like,
Yep. that sounds pretty good.
Mhm.
We're also doing our Citizens Academy that starts September 22nd, which is a Thursday. Yeah, Thursday evening. So 6 o'clock, I think, is the next step to them. So starting every Thursday after that, they'll have the Citizens Academy going on. So
Introduction to the,
Yep, it goes through to November. So we'll be doing that. Cruiser 6, which you guys talked about last month, is finally being done. It took a while to get all the equipment because everything was back ordered. So that is now, should be on the road tomorrow.
that's the car here with 1 mile came in and 149.
No, it's the new hybrid car that we got. Yeah, the one with the 149.
Yeah, good.
So that should be all set. I know you guys did discuss our canine program, that the dog has been retired, but we're already starting to thinking about, getting a new canine. Probably not, there's a school this fall, but we're probably gonna wait till the next fall. So there might be a little bit of a lag here.
Mhm.
So it'd still be in 2023 is when we're looking to get the school started.
Yeah.
But that way it gives us a chance to get the chance back.
You gotta give
Guy
a
back.
chance to get chance back,
Right.
But also, if Cashman wants to do another dog, I did talk to him,
Right.
and he's not sure if he wants to do
So we
that.
have to do a little bit of research. We're
Yeah,
gonna
and I don't wanna
talk
hurt
to,
his feelings, so we're gonna give him first choice, I'm sure,
So we're gonna talk and meet with some different trainers as well. The Manchester Police are working with the Boston Police Department to do some training. We might kind of switch over to that. So we're gonna do some research first,
Mm-hmm.
but over the next couple months, we'll be talking to you guys about what's going on with that.
Yeah.
To kind of keep you.
And then the budget for a dog and everything else
Exactly.
that could come with it. Now, if you don't have anything lined up, then when we do our budget this fall, I know we have like a $3,000 line on the dog, what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna make it $1 and
No.
keep that line
Well, we're
open?
probably gonna use it in 2023 because the town makes us do the budget 6 months ahead of time.
Right, they're gonna make you do the
This
budget
budget
this
is in
month.
2023.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll have a canine
Okay.
in 2023.
Yeah, but that would just be the cost of administering the K-9, not the
Well,
cost
you need
of
equipment,
actually.
you need equipment, you need everything else, you need to have, you can't use the same harnesses and stuff, you have to buy different stuff, there's expenses.
Yeah, now,
Starting
the
to go.
cage, okay, so what he's got in his cruiser now, I know it was $2,000 for the back cage, and then the thing that keeps the air conditioner, heat running and
Yeah.
whatever the weather, it's an auxiliary heater in the back seat. Are we gonna be able to reuse that out of his cruiser?
No, the Cruiser's an old style one, no, so it won't fit in the new.
Really,
frame.
even though it's the SUV stuff?
Yep, it's a different size frame, they
Yeah.
changed the frame of the whole car.
Oh, really, yeah.
2020.
So you're gonna need a whole new everything?
Yep, well, we might be able to use the hot dog thing, you might be able to.
Well, we
use that. You
paid,
might
we
be able to
paid,
use
I
that.
can tell you that, we paid $5,000 for the dog and $2,500 for all that other stuff.
Right.
So that other stuff now is probably $3,500,
And the dog's
but we don't know about the dog.
We would guess, we're hearing about 7,000.
Yeah, so you might have a $10,000 now,
Yeah.
with a dog and all equipped up.
Yep.
Okay,
Next month, I guess, we're looking at doing our budget with you guys then.
Yes.
So that might be a bit longer meeting than we've had, just to kind of give you a heads up, so.
yeah,
that's
you
what
wanna
we'll
do the
that
budget in October, cause you'll
Yeah.
have to be sometime the end of October with the
month.
town?
November, we're doing ours with the budget committee, and
And you get the selectmen in between
it's
that.
the 17th, 14th, and 17th of November. I don't know when that is with the select.
So we'll have our meeting the first Tuesday in October, we do the budget, then you're gonna meet with the selectmen, and then November sometime with the budget committee.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, so we'll kind of run on schedule for that.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Speaking of budget, there's no big ticket items this year, right? Nothing.
Nope,
So maybe we'll be able to have a level funded budget for once, just one time.
no,
No!
no, but we'll talk about that when it gets there.
Oh, we'll talk about it.
He wants to surprise you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, anything else, Rick?
How can it be level funded
When-
with our gas price
Yeah.
alone
Oh.
this year?
And
Cost of
So-
living.
Well, yeah,
10%.
but, if I remember right, we had like 30,000 extra in the cruiser fund because we had lopsided payments, right? I think that's what it was, you said when we get into 23 budget, it'll be easier to stomach than 22.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh.
easier, yeah, so I'm hoping, well, we'll see how it goes. The gas is only $3,000-4,000, it ain't much.
Yeah, but the rest of CPI and everything else,
Yeah.
9.1% over the last year.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Everything costs 10%.
Yeah, so we'll just see, I guess that was wishful thinking, but I was just thinking, usually every year we have a big list of stuff, we gotta get computers, we gotta get the new laptop, we gotta get this, but this is the one year we're kinda caught up.
We took that
Maybe.
into consideration, at least I did.
And gas is going down a little bit anyway, so it's not at 5, but you must be over, how are you doing on the gas?
93%.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
August,
we'll be over by
September,
about 10 to
October,
12,000
November,
dollars.
December.
Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully you have enough spot in the other lines to figure that out. Okay, any other questions for the chief? Okay, Chip, that puts you up, buddy.
Okay, let's see, jump right in. Our August calls for service were 773. Again, as I say every time, just runs a gamut from everything that dispatch sends us. July was 774, so we lost one, so that's fine.
You lost 4 stops.
Well, yeah, we'll have Carl make it up.
Was Carl, I was gonna say, was Carl busy?
I think he was off one day. So, reports generated, total of 27. We had 9 arrests, so we're plugging away. DWI 1. I think last month we had 3. So, guys took a little tiny break in July. Or August, I should say. And then car stops, 206 car stops, which is up a little bit. There was 91 in July, I think it was. And before that, it was 145 in June.
Carl's back.
Carl took a breather and then continued on.
Yeah, because he was out for a month, right?
He was out for 2 weeks. He was annual training for the
Oh,
reserves.
in July, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's come back with a vengeance.
No,
So other than that, you might see a vandalism on there. We had some issues down at Eaton Park on Pingree Hill Road. So took care of that. That's become a non-issue. We had the 10-miler around the lake. That went pretty well.
yeah?
I don't know how those people run 10 miles. Those hills are killers. But that went off without a hitch. Good showing. Very appreciative of runners, as it relates to the police officers providing security for them and trying to make sure they didn't get run over. Other than that, that's it.
Okay. Did you do your ride-along with the ATVs with the game wardens? Conservation officers, you were gonna do that or get together?
They
Yeah.
came and gave training.
Yeah, they did the training with us,
They did a
but we
training class.
had a chance to get out there and
Okay,
run the things.
all right, any questions for the lieutenant?
No, sir.
Okay, Steve, Neighborhood Watch, how are you?
Not too bad.
What you got for us today?
Well, we had a group leader meeting a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And kind of go over some projects we've been thinking and working on in the past. And obviously, one of them setting up the sign-up sheet for the duck races or the Auburn days. That whole sign-up thing that we've been doing, or I've been doing for the last few years. And then also trying to make it more of a neighborhood watch type theme for, was it trunk or treat? And then also she had something planned for a is it a softball game or something like that that's coming up too?
Yeah, Melissa has that, yeah.
Yeah, so those are some of the projects we're gonna be working on up ahead. And one of the problems that I have, in fact, one of the reasons I was almost gonna be late today was I got a call from work. And I'm not gonna be able to do the sign-up table this week because I gotta be in at work.
Yes,
So I'm gonna have to make some calls or send some messages out to people saying, could somebody, I could probably get down there and help set up a table and everything like that, but then I'm gonna have to take off to go in.
get somebody set up and,
Yeah, I got hooked up to a project at work that
all right,
I can't miss this time.
I can make sure that the stuff is there, tables and all the pamphlets and stuff that we've had in the past, if you
Okay.
want, with the sign.
Okay, I can do whatever I can do up until about like 9:30 or, then I'm gonna have to take off.
Have to trudge down with it all blocked off. It's something I can pack up and bring
Okay.
to do. Any of the leaders and the other leaders willing to
That I don't know, I just found out about this.
oh, well, then you can maybe solicit your
Yeah, I'm
leaders
gonna have to send them some messages.
and see where we stand and get it worked out.
Yeah.
I'll reach out to Melissa to reach out to you guys.
Okay,
and we'll
if
get
some,
some-
I mean, if something changes with work or something like that, then it's fine, but right
Mhm.
now, it looks like we're.
Hey, so with those 3 events, you can sign up some people, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely, I'd like to see that, we had 19, now, one of the things that was brought up to our meeting, I think, cause I had a email notification that went out, that I sent out regarding, request for anybody, if anybody wanted to look at their security cameras on, I think it was, Chester Road or something like that, and I sent the email out, and I guess only about half of the people actually got the emails, so I'm not really sure what's going on with Comcast.
Oh, your email,
Yeah, And then I was also getting a lot of error messages back on some of the old emails, so some of those people may have moved or
Change their
changed
email.
their email addresses.
Yes.
I know, people
Yeah,
don't change their
so-
emails that often though.
And one thing I found out is that Comcast has, for their public, email system or mass emails, you can have up to 100, but I think that once you've entered somebody, even if you remove them, I think it still holds that 100 block, because on one of my distributions, I have under 100, and it was still saying I had to take some off to make it fit. And I can't figure out why it's doing that. The only thing I could think of is that I've done some editing for the people that have moved away, or people who, requested.
Wow,
to take
yeah.
off.
So they don't,
So-
they don't let your email go through, it gets blocked.
It gets blocked, or it just doesn't.
What are they
it doesn't
looking
go
for,
out.
a
I thought
payment
it
from you?
went
What
out.
are they looking for, a payment, or what are they looking for?
What I have to do is it's gotta be a separate distribution, so I'm gonna have to set up like
Oh.
one, so it hits a limit.
A
and
small
set up
group and
A second one.
Cause you're sending out too much at one time.
I'm like, yeah, I may have to send out 2 emails instead of, one email or something like that, but I gotta figure out,
Break it in half,
yeah.
yeah.
Has the group considered like a MailChimp, which is free?
We've tried that years ago, I think they tried setting up MailChimp, and for some reason, we had some hassles with it, I can't remember, this was before actually, I think it was right when I started.
Just early on, I think.
Yeah, it was about almost 10 years ago, I think we started that. I think it was Jim, I can't remember his last name.
Cloutier.
Yeah, he tried that with MailChimp, and we had some issues and something, and that's why they went over to the Facebook,
Oh, interesting, okay.
because it was just too much work with that too.
There is a lot more to it though, I mean, you can send as many messages as you want to whoever, but
Yeah.
it's a lot, it's tedious.
Yeah. So,
Alright,
gotta figure out, gotta work through that, and then try to figure out who's still, I'm gonna have to figure out how many people we still have on the email distribution.
sometime in the future, you get us a probable number. I know, when we started, it
Right.
was 300, 400. I think as far as I know, the highest we ever went was like 550, if my
Yeah.
memory serves me right, but.
But I also found out too that some of the people that are on the Facebook, or go to the Facebook, they wanna, get on the mail thing, they didn't know that they could get on the mail thing,
Yeah,
rather than do the Facebook, so we gotta kinda work through that and get that ironed out too.
well, have somebody put a notice out there, hey, go to the duck race and sign up at the
Yeah,
booth. and-
I know.
Find out what it's
That's
all
a lot of
about.
it too, Yeah.
Yeah,
Another thing too is that a lot of people, when they sign up for the, at like these events like the duck race, they're trying to make their emails legible, we're trying to figure out,
I know.
it is quite a.
oh, yeah, oh, there,
So, yeah, I thought I had bad handwriting, but.
yeah, well, when I go to hire somebody in the application, you either can't read the writing, or they don't leave a phone number, or you
Right.
can't read the number, Is
Right,
it
so
a
then
two,
you're
is it a
guessing, and then you say on emails, is this you, or
Yeah,
is this the
yeah.
right email address for it?
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a response, sometimes you don't, so.
Alright. So, looks like it's going pretty good.
It's going good, yeah, we just.
Got
gotta
some
go-
structure going on now.
Right,
They had a meeting and everything, that sounds great. Do you have any questions for Steve? No? Thank you very much, Steve.
yeah.
Okay. Do we have anything on the old business that I don't know about? Not that I know of. The only old business we had last month was we took care of moving the meeting
Right.
to the first, so, no old business, okay? New business, you got 3 evaluations that we're gonna run through, okay? Go ahead, Patrick.
Based on a satisfactory evaluation, Master Patrol Officer Carl Hansen is being promoted from step 3 to step 4.
Do you have the pay amount or what? No? Doesn't say.
No.
No? Okay, step 4, okay, do you second it?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
All right. Let me see that one.
Based on a satisfactory evaluation, Officer Peter Lennon, currently part-time in step 7, will be promoted to part-time step 8, and a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, okay, give me that one.
Based on a satisfactory evaluation, part-time officer Jason Eintel, currently step 4, will be promoted to step 5, with a motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Any other questions before the commission, before I make a motion to adjourn? Okay. No, we're gonna, make a motion to adjourn at 7:20 PM. Do I get a second on that?
Second.
Okay,
Second.
thank you. Oh, wait, schedule, we said next month we'll do the,
Yep.
okay, we're good. We're all set. Okay.
Aye.